60 seconds.
Whoa!
So
One,
that's
two.
good.
Okay,
I hear you guys.
Our
Thank
target
you.
audience is generally
Thank you.
males, and
Wow.
Okay.
males
Yeah,
like
turn up the
sports
gain.
and sex, but
Well, contestants, how you doing? Welcome to our show. Why don't you tell me how many people are going to be playing this game? All right, we're doing the solo thing. I need a name here.
Plug the cord into the
Hey,
outlet?
who moved the outlet? There was an outlet right here on the wall. Someone moved it.
One other thing. Are you looking for a 7-question tournament game or more like a full 21-question game?
not listen to
Thanks,
anything.
Jones. I can dig that.
Double dare
You have the letter B as your buzzer. That's B, as in buzzer.
concept of anything whatsoever.
For the last
Yeah, right.
do I smell smoke? There is no smoking here.
20 seconds.
Hey, we got 20. All right. Question comes on the screen. You think you know the answer. You buzz in. You pick one of the choices on the screen. You got that?
Good luck. Let's get rid of the desktop, please. Thank you. And go to black. Okay, everybody set? Here we go. Okay, guys, stand by.
NBA draft wish to remind you never to drink and drive down the lane.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Okay, now this is what I like to see, a bright-eyed, bushy-tailed contestant. What, so it's just the one? Okay, let's make it happen. Okay, pick a category.
1!
All right, let's see what we're doing here. World's biggest jerk. Okay, swing this one and I'll give you $2,000. So, you feeling anxious? Me too. Let's go. If you approach a bar for a snatch, what are you doing? Wrestling, weightlifting, rope climbing, or pole vaulting? A snatch is lifting the bar from the floor to above the head in one clean movement.
Yeah!
And that's all a snatch is. Hey, come on, I'm running a family game here. Okie doke, give me a category.
Number 2! Number 2!
Here's the category. Suddenly, Robin doesn't seem so worthless. And this one's going to be worth $3,000. Okay, this one's a little tricky. Let's see how well you remember your superheroes. Apache Chief is to the Atom as whom is to whom. Manute Bol is to Muggsy Bogues. Bill Lambier is to the Joker. Michael Adams is to Robert Parrish. Or Michael Jordan is to Greg Louganis. Apache Chief grew really big, the Atom got really small, and Manute and Muggsy were at one time the tallest and shortest men in the NBA.
Yeah!
And both of them were much more interesting to watch than Apache Chief. Category time. What's it gonna be?
Ooh, right in the threes. That's gotta hurt. 3.
And this category is sports and contraceptives. You get this one right, you got $2,000 coming at you. All right, pay attention. Here comes the question. Even though it's cheating, applying a certain glue to your rubber can soften the sponge so that the ball can penetrate more deeply. What the hell are we talking about? Field hockey, team handball, shot put, or table tennis? Well, you took a shot, and it put you among the losers. And here's the right answer. We're talking about a table tennis paddle. And who would have thought that a table tennis paddle could have been so naughty? Ooh. How about it? Hit me with the category.
4.
The category is baseball diamonds are a gal's best friend. The amount on the table is $3,000. Stop for a moment and imagine. It's World War II and your man is off fighting the Nazis. If you want to sneak out of the kitchen for the summer to play professional women's baseball with some other Midwesterners, for whom could you try out? Lansing Little Ladies, St. Paul Susie Homemakers, Decatur Petunias, or Grand Rapids Chicks? The Grand Rapids Chicks was an actual pro women's ball club during and after World War II.
Yeah!
They picked the name Chicks because the babes and the honey sounded too demeaning. You go, girls. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category. Uh-oh, press futz mitts grime board.
It's time for a Knicker-Clish Press Crew!
Here's your gibberish category. Because he's chilly, that's why. The opening value is $5,000. All right, to solve this puzzle, you got to think fast, because every second and a half I'm ticking off a little bit of cash. Okay, tell me, with what phrase does this rhyme? Don't be thrown by the punctuation. Cheap store. Buy Donna Shawl. Here's your first hint. It's good. Go for it. Type in your answer and hit return. Good advice for baseball, bad advice for cannon fire. Category time. What's it gonna be?
Foul. Illegal handling of the balls, number 6.
And the category is Greek Mythomania 4. Pop a right answer for this one, you got 3,000 greenbacks. Imagine that the Greek hero Achilles has returned to Earth and has become, of course, a pro wrestler. If the hero Achilles has trouble with the heel in his very first professional wrestling match, what is his biggest problem? His tag team partner, his agent, the referee, or his opponent? In professional wrestling lingo, the good guy's the face and the opponent is the heel. And the dope is the person who thinks wrestling matches aren't rigged. Okie doke, give me a category.
Under the Rim with question 7.
The category? Skinny as a 7-iron. Right here, $1,000 for a right answer. Get your eyes focused on the screen. Here we go. Based on the famous on-green antics of golfer Chichi Rodriguez, which of these trios would be the most appropriate choice to round out his foursome? The Three Stooges, the Three Blind Mice, the Three Musketeers, or the Three Amigos?
Three blind mice, see how you're wrong?
Too bad you didn't pick this. After sinking one, Chi-Chi is known for whipping around his putter like a sword. And the Three Musketeers? Well, they just whipped out their swords.
Ooh la la!
Okay, pick a category.
2, 4, 6, 8. Question 8 is jailbait. Go 8.
Here's your category. That's Italian. And we are talking $1,000 for this question. Get ready to buzz, because here it comes. While ordering dinner at the local tennis-themed Italian restaurant, you see that your favorite item has been taken off the menu. Which item has been banned? Al dente shoes, meatballs, espresso grips, or spaghetti rackets? Spaghetti rackets, double-strung rackets which gave players excessive topspin and more power, were banned in 1977. And speaking of banned substances, I don't think that's oregano they're putting in the red sauce. Category time. What's it gonna be?
Runners, take your mark. Set. 9. Whoops.
The category is, so what if I don't have a thumb? Okay, this might be a toughie. It's worth $3,000. Okay, coming at you. Heads up. If legendary Major Leaguer Brooks Robinson had enough arms to wear all his Gold Glove awards at the same time, which of the following animals would he resemble? A centipede cut in half, 2 octopi joined at the head, a large heifer with an extra limb, or a slug? Brooks won a record 16 Gold Glove awards. But more impressive than that was the cloudy black ink he released whenever there was a runner on third. How about it? Hit me with a category.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
This one's gonna be Major League Soccer and heavy casualties. Okay, $2,000 is coming your way if you get this one. All right, listen up. Let's say that the boys from the A team get their own Major League Soccer team. In their first MLS game, the A team ends up shooting all their opponents to death. Unsure of what to do, the referee awards them a shootout win. How many points do they gain in the standings? 0, 1, 2, or 3?
I pity the fool that picks 2.
Let's take a look at the big money answer. Teams get 1 point if they win a shootout. The A team's going to be disqualified, though, if the ref finds out that BA made the goalpost into an anti-tank gun. Fool. All right, that's 10 questions down. For 10 more, let's go on to round 2. Okay, pay attention, because all the sports questions in round 2 are worth more money. All right, let's go. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
UGLY
The category behind this question is quarterback of quarterbacks. A right answer will get you 2 G's for this question. Hang on tight. Here we go. If you're playing quarterback for the NFL team whose mascot is on the back of a U.S. quarter, for whom are you playing? Dallas, New York, Chicago, or Philadelphia? An eagle is on the back of a quarter, so the team you'd be playing for is the Philadelphia Eagles. Yeah! Though I doubt you'll last more than a quarter. Okay, pick a category. And the category is Grandpa and Natural Gas. You get this question right, you pocket $6 grand. Hope you're ready, because here's one coming at you. Grandpa is the depend undergarments as what is to what? Alcohol funny car is the diaper, nose plugs is the Greg Louganis, secretariat is the envelope seal, or cup is the Barry Bonds. Most dragsters, like alcohol funny cars, require a Kevlar diaper around the oil pan as a containment device for engine explosions. Yeah! We tried to put a Kevlar diaper on Grandpa, but he complained about the chafing. Okie doke, give me a category. 13! The name of this category is Smells Musky, and this one's going to be worth $2,000. All right, get yourself set. It's time. Suppose you and your grandpa are fishing one day and you pull up a pike in a pike position. What's on your line? A fish doing a back handspring, a fish kicking a field goal, a fish bent to the hips with his tail straight, or a fish doing the splits? Rejected. Well, in case you're curious about the correct answer, a pike is a diving move where the diver bends at the hips while keeping his legs straight. A pike doing a pike, I think I saw a picture of that on the internet. Category time, what's it gonna be?
All sports, all the time, you're tuned to 14.
The category is, wouldn't it be easier to ride the blimp? And if you can figure this one out, I can pay you $4,000. Wipe off your finger and get it ready. Let's get busy. Jack was nimble and quick, but why couldn't he jump over Candlestick Park at the beginning of the 1995 football season? Its name had been changed by a computer, a dome had been added increasing the height, the park closed to pay back taxes, or it was on fire. Candlestick Park was renamed 3Com Park in 1995 after the computer company purchased the right to rename it. Yeah! So instead of going to a game, Jack told 3Com to take a flying leap. Okay, pick a category.
It's question 15, it's question 15.
The category, 5-yard penalty for spiking the punch. This question's worth $2,001 bills. Imagine that former New York Jets defensive end Mark Gastineau is your date for the prom. While at the prom, he insists on performing the dance that led the NFL to institute the taunt rule. What's the name of Mark Gastineau's popular celebratory dance? The celebration, the hustle, sack dance, or safety dance? The 1984 Defensive Player of the Year was known for his sack dance. The NFL put in a no taunting rule because of it. Yeah! Which is really too bad, because I heard for the 1985 season he was going to start giving swirlies. How about it? Hit me with a category. Uh-oh, best putts fits mine whore.
Once again, it's time for a ticklish test.
All right, now here's your category for this gibberish question. When jazz musicians complain. And if you're really fast, you can get up to $10,000 for this gibberish question. Okay, now remember, you don't have a lot of time here, so the less time you take, the more money you make. Okay, now tell me, what phrase does this rhyme with? Don't be fooled by the punctuation. Fame get bland, Satch. Okay, let's see if you know it. Start typing and hit return when you're done. All right, calm down. All you want is a question. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category. And this category is Merry Christmas. Now get out of the way, old man. It's gonna be worth $4,000. You know, I hate to say it, but I think Santa's getting a little senile. Santa has accidentally put your presents under the Christmas tree using a particular sporting event. If he's not careful, what might happen to him? He could get run over by a dragster, he could be pounced on by a gymnast, he could get chased by greyhounds, or he could take an arrow to the heart. A Christmas tree is the column of lights used to start a drag race.
Yeah!
You know, the worst part would be if all this led to a sequel to that damn song Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. Okie doke, give me a category.
18.
Here's the category. Football with the Yorkin Man. I'm paying out $2,000 if you get this one right. Okay, imagine this football play. Adam Ant hands off to one of the Beatles, who stops short of the line of scrimmage and pitches it back to Adam, who then throws it long for Jimmy Superfly Snuka. What play have they just run? The Flea Flicker, the Bug Zapper, the Fly Swatter, or the Roach Hotel? They're running a Flea Flicker.
Yeah!
And that play works especially well if you're playing with the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I don't know why. Category time. What's it gonna be?
Illegal use of the hands on question 19.
And the category is, do you know the way to... I'll pay you $4,000 if you get this one right. Okay, pretend for 1 second that you're a grade school teacher and you've just given a test on U.S. geography. Upon grading the test, you find that Little Billy says that Arizona's in the east and Atlanta's in the west. Based on their divisional alignment, whom can you blame for Billy's confusion? Major League Baseball, the NBA, the NHL, or the NFL? In the NFL's NFC West, you'll find the Atlanta Falcons. In the NFC East, you'll find the Arizona Cardinals.
Yeah!
And both teams perform like they don't know which way is up. Okay, pick a category.
20!
All right, let's see what we're doing here. No hot dogs, but terrific cookies. And this one's $4,000 for a right answer. Okay, hang tight, put your finger on your buzzer. Here's the question. All right, your local brownie troop has a champion tetherball team. Because of its history of stealing browns, which city should you avoid if you want to keep your brownie team local? Baltimore, Maryland, Newark, New Jersey, New Orleans, Louisiana, or Topeka, Kansas? The Baltimore Orioles used to be the St. Louis Browns, and the Baltimore Ravens used to be the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah!
So, Troop 529 would probably end up being called the Storks or the Pelicans or some other dumb bird name. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Time for the attack. You already know what you're doing. Okay, make sure your match fits this clue. Where all the famous people go. Do you want to be famous? Let's see. Good luck.
Well, in baseball, you'd be flirting with the Mendoza line slugger, but let's see how your batting did for your final score. That's the game. Player, when I think of you, I think of superlatives like great, amazing, fabulous, sports trivia geek with no social life, stuff like that. But don't thank me, because the real truth is...
You don't know Jack!
Okay, great show. Cue commercials. Thank you. Cookie, what's going on with the contestants?
Listen, excuse me, whenever you feel like playing again, you just gotta let me know, alright?
Mark, Rob, Earl, Anthony, Ron Palombi Jr. You've watched them burn up the lanes for years. Now you can watch the pins fly in your own home. Pro Bowling Videos presents Rolling Balls of Fire. Watch Earl Anthony pick off the impossible 4, 6, 7, 10 double pinnacle. See Mark Roth bring home the cash with the 1, 2, 10 watch out spare. And you won't believe your eyes when Ron Palombi Jr. completes the death-defying 2, 4, 5, 8 bucket. The bucket. You'll see hour after hour of the nastiest, the dirtiest, the heart-stoppingest game in sports. Bowling! Order now and receive absolutely free the same Brunswick 357X finger hole inserts used by the pros.
Send check or money order to Rolling Balls of Fire, 848 West Eastman, Suite 203, Chicago, Illinois 60622. Allow 6 to 8 weeks for delivery. Order today.
Sunday, live at the Power Dome, Celebrity Slap Fight. The biggest female stars square off in a face-slapping showdown.
Shut up, you bitch! You shut up! Oh,
Don't miss the world title match between that girl who played the prostitute on Kojak and that girl who took her blouse off in Meatballs 4. The biggest celebrities, the biggest fights. You can't sit down because if you're on your seat, these girls will get you off.
You and your friends have just played a hard game of hoops, and now you're ready to chill out. Well, there's nothing that goes down cooler than an ice-cold NBA draft.
Good game. Toss me a bottle of Juwan Howard. If he plays as good as he tastes, he's worth every cent.
When you want the real taste of the NBA and its players, you need a beer that's brewed with sports fans like you in mind. We use only the finest Michigan malt, Colorado hops, and Charles barley, and then combine them in a brewing process we call ice dribbling.
Ice dribbling.
Capturing the essence of your favorite players.
Here you go. Try a cold, wet Shaq O'Neal.
Damn, that's one good beer.
That's one good basketball player.
Try our new imported beers, Deadlift Light, Kukoc Cream Ale, and Vlade Divac Honey Vice. NBA Draft with the smooth, creamy taste of your favorite athletes. Slam dunk a frosty one today.
The makers of NBA Draft wish to remind you never to drink and drive down the lane.
You've had a big dinner, a tough night of armchair quarterbacking, and let's face it, you're a little backed up. Reach for a power-packed Super Protein Dino Bar. Power-packed with beef tuna, riboflavin, oat bran, raisins, corn, grapes, coffee, and wheat chaff, the Super Protein Dino Bar has enough fiber to clear out the Alaska pipeline. One bite and you'll feel the power of a raging river coursing through your digestive tract.
I am a little backed up, dear.
Here, honey, try a Super Protein Dino Bar.
I don't know if this is gonna work. Open the door! I gotta get in!
The Super Protein Dino Bar comes in mocha, wild berry, burlap, steel wool, and new Crappuccino.